For those of you that don't know, my name is Adrian Michael Fedque, or Adrian Fedque if you've heard me before here on the Bitter Birds. Now, I used to work on the radio. I was at a place called 920 The Jersey, and I have a friend by the name of Mike Sweeney. And this friend of mine has friends that are on the WWE creative writing team. And here's what I can say to you. A lot of these reports about Vince McMahon being gone aren't really true. Vince McMahon is gone, but he's not gone. Triple H, aka Paul Levesque, is the head of creative at WWE, in name only. Here's what I can tell you. Vince McMahon is still in charge of the shows. He is still doing the shows. He has final say on the shows. Triple H may have more input. They may have gotten rid of Bruce Pritchard. But at the end of the day, Vince McMahon is still responsible for a lot of things that are on the show. I still haven't watched WWE since last summer, since SummerSlam. I read the results. I am still refusing to watch the show. Just understand the motives here. Vince McMahon is in these hush money allegations. He needed to get his name away from the product. Think how much of an asshole this guy is. Think about WrestleMania. Think about all the sports leagues across the entire world and how many of these sports leagues shut down during COVID. Who was the one guy that still kept everything running as usual? It was Vince McMahon. We had WrestleMania. He was the only one that still wanted to do WrestleMania. From what I saw last night, that Raw is still very Vince McMahonish. I can tell you that Roman Reigns is a lot closer to leaving for Hollywood than all of you might think. There's even a chance that Roman Reigns might leave before SummerSlam. This is why I keep teasing that we may have a tournament at SummerSlam, because of the information that I have accumulated. Like I said, I was on the radio. I had an Eagles reporter gig for a place called Fox Sports The Gambler here in Philadelphia. I was at 920 The Jersey before with Mike Sweeney. That's where I met him and got the connections with WWE Creative. Vince McMahon is still basically in charge. He's just not going to say so. The other reason for this is to attempt to gather some momentum for SummerSlam. Vince understands that people don't want him anymore. So he wants the people to believe that he's not in charge when he's still in charge. The show, from what I saw, is still very Vince McMahonish. So there's a lot out there that Vince McMahon is gone. From what I'm hearing, he is not gone. He's just trying to remove his name away from all the allegations because it makes his product look bad. His product needs a jump start. He needs people to watch again because he's losing a lot of viewership. Him retiring from the WWE brought a lot of eyeballs back to his product. They want to see what his product looks like as Triple H running the show. I've been watching wrestling for 30 years. I know what a Vince McMahon show looks like, and I know what a Paul Levesque Triple H NXT show looks like. So I will know if it's Vince McMahon or if it's Paul Levesque. Last night, Monday Night Raw was still very much written like Vince McMahon. I can give you this right off the chute. How many more of these Piper Pit-like shows are we going to have? Logan Paul has a show called Impulsive TV. Just like Miz TV, just like Alexa Bliss's Playground, just like Bray Wyatt and The Fiend and his show that he did, just like Bayley's show that she had. There are so many instances of Rowdy Piper's original Piper's Pit being copied, being, used over and over and over and over again. This is very much Vince McMahonish. We started the show with a brawl between Logan Paul and The Miz. Very much like Vince McMahon. A lot of this stuff, I am telling you, I know you don't want to believe it, but Vince McMahon is still in charge. So I am hoping, like I said, that Roman Reigns leaves the company. Not because I dislike the guy, but they're ready to make a stand. And Roman Reigns is the guy that Vince McMahon has pushed nonstop for the last, decade or so? So I am telling you right here, right now, if Roman Reigns leaves the company, you better start listening to me a little bit more frequently. Because there might be a tournament at SummerSlam. And I am not fucking with you. All right? So Roman Reigns might leave. Brock Lesnar almost left. Brock Lesnar didn't leave because of Vince. Brock Lesnar left because Vince is still in charge. You have to remember what you hear in the dirt sheets. It really doesn't matter. I have information. I have things that I know. The reason why I stopped watching the WWE, I will tell you what it is, and I will make a video about it later. I stopped watching because of the way that they treated Otis. I will get more into that in another video. But what they did to Otis, they did him dirty. There are things that I know, and I am not bullshitting you. There might be a tournament at SummerSlam. It would be a 16-man tournament. And from what I'm hearing, this has a good chance of happening. Doesn't mean it's going to. But Roman Reigns is at his last legs with Vince McMahon. He's sick of the guy. I know he's the one that's gotten pushed by him. But from what I'm hearing, there are rumblings. The superstars aren't happy. I don't think they really want Vince McMahon there. And he's still not exactly there. But he has final say still. There are things that he's still in charge with. Paul Levesque is head of creative. Paul Levesque is the head of the talent department. But a lot of it is in name only. We'll see. I will know, okay? I've been watching wrestling for 30 plus years. I will know if Vince is writing these shows. And I will let you know. I'm still not going to watch the product. I will watch it once Roman Reigns leaves. If this happens, I will watch. If Roman leaves, it's because of Vince. So if this happens, remember what you heard on here first. Doesn't matter what Dave Meltzer is reporting. Meltzer's been bullshitting shit for a long time now. He is saying that Vince McMahon is gone. That is not what I am hearing. I am hearing that he is still there. He may not be at the shows, but he still has a very big influence on the product and where it's going. Still a big theory presence, still a lot of the same stuff. I know, wait for SummerSlam, wait till the Monday Night Raw after. I understand. But from the things that I am seeing and the things that I am hearing, there's not as much Triple H involvement as you might think. And the reason why all of this is being done is because Vince McMahon and his controversial hush money allegations. The hush money allegations are what forced him to retire, but he's not actually retired. He's still very much in charge. So we'll see. I am hoping for the best. I am hoping that at some point I can watch this product again. But as long as Vince McMahon is in charge, I ain't watching this shit. Logan Paul is still going to be on the shows. He's got his own TV show now on the show. It's called Impulsive TV. And I know that this is Vince McMahon. I saw the rest of the show, the DQs, all the stuff. Triple H, Paul Levesque, he doesn't really do DQs. So I am telling you, this product that you might be getting excited for, the WWE is trying to generate some momentum heading into their shows after SummerSlam. They want you to believe the show is going to be different. And it might look different, but it doesn't mean that Vince McMahon isn't still heavily influenced in the product. So that is what I am hearing. That is what I'm, gathering information on. Mike Sweeney has been pretty spot on. By the way, check out Mike Sweeney's podcast, Keep It Basement. Pretty funny guy. Big Brock Lesnar fan. So I will be able to obtain some inside information from him if I need to. I can tell you firsthand that things are not the way that you may think they are. So, look, if there's a tournament on Sunday, I'm the only guy reporting it. I'm the only guy saying it. Roman Reigns is close to leaving, guys. Brock already almost left. It's getting juicy like a juicy fruit. I haven't watched the product in a year, man. So we'll see what happens. But if Vince McMahon is still there, Roman Reigns is about to walk the fuck out. Don't say I didn't tell you.